St-
What is strategy group?
Strategy group is used to control MRP type into sales document.
Not really. So what purpose we use strategy group? Okay, first of all, where is strategy group? Where you have seen this field?
Make to order or make to stock.
Yes, yes. So where you have seen this field?
MRP?
Yeah, exactly.
MRP 3.
Where in MRP?
MR
MRP.
MRP? See, so the preparation, how you have to start is, unless until you don't know where is this field, you will not get the answer. Until unless you by heart it. If you by heart it, the answer would be very artificial. It doesn't comes bottom of your heart. Okay. So how to practice, like say, or how to remember this all is by knowing screens and fields. So let me show you one technique for you how you can practice it. See, I already shared you this mm.rar. Okay, this mm.rar. So, and I also told you to take a printout, right? So if you take a printout and watch these screens at least some 10 minutes, 5 minutes a day, then you will know where these fields are, and you will automatically knowing like what is the definition of these fields. Okay, so let me show you once again. So strategy group is in MRP 3 view, I guess. Okay,
MRP 3.
3, right? Yeah, MRP 3. So if you take a printout of this, stick it somewhere, and as I told you, without watching books, computer, anything, put it aside, and at least half an hour stand in front of the screens, so that you will know why. Because if I ask a question, say suppose what where is strategy group, the answer should be drilled down exactly to the field level. Don't tell blanket as metal master, or don't tell somewhere in the MRP. Tell me where it is. In the metal master MRP 3 view, we have this field. That's the deep knowledge you should have. And what are the options we'll maintain here? If it's suppose say make to order, what option? What is the value we'll maintain here? Make to order.
Blank or 10 or sorry 20.
Make to order is 20, and make to stock is
10.
10. Okay, so that's the level of knowledge you should have. So drill down to that field, and try to remember fields like this. Then only you will know what is the answer or what is the solution. Also tomorrow you want to give it to your what we call client. Okay. Apart from that, I also sent you a glossary. I don't know how many people have gone through this complete glossary of SAP SD A to Z. Okay, A to Z. I have given you complete glossary. So just certain times even browse this also. Okay, with it's exactly like your what we call a book glossary. Backside of the book you'll be finding glossary, right? It's the same thing. Yes. Okay, strategy group. Anyway, strategy group is a PP activity, so we don't have it here. But any SD activity, any SD, you have already a definition here, standard definition. So certain times, if you don't know how to answer a question, so then come here and search for that. If scheduling agreement we discussed, right? What is DS? What is DS? Document type DS. Scheduling.
Scheduling
Scheduling agreement.
agreement.
And what is the specialty of that? What is the process? What is the specialty of scheduling agreement? And what is the process? Scheduling agreement is delivery without order reference, right? Delivery without order reference.
Yeah.
That's most important. Okay. Yeah. Practice is how, like going through the screens field by field, value by value. Make sure you remember them. Okay. If you don't find, as I already sent you complete glossary of SAP SD, browse through this and try to find out some answer. Okay. What is ship to party? What is settlement? Lots of document. Okay. So let me go ahead now. What is procurement type? Where we have this field?
MRP, in purchasing text view.
Procurement type.
It's an MRP one, sir. Material master MRP one.
Yeah. So what are the values we maintain there? What options we have? What options we have there? It allows you
Procurement.
So it can be in-house production and
external procurement or both, right? Mehnat, there is some background noise from your side. Okay, yeah. So yeah, what is the procurement type that we discussed, right? What is MRP group?
MRP group is a field which determines requirement type into sales document.
Yeah, it's one of the prerequisite to perform the availability check. Okay, and it also controls how the requirement type should be determined into sales document.
Sales.
Who runs the MRP?
sir, PP.
Planning.
Who runs the MRP?
MRP controller.
MRP controller. And where do you have this field, MRP controller?
MRP controller. It's in a material. It's an MRP one type.
And what is the T code used to run an MRP?
MM01.
MD01. MM01 is creating middle master.
MD.
Okay, MD0.
MD01. And where do you check? Where do you check live availability stock?
MD04.
MD04. What is MMBE?
Sir,
What is that?
stock overview. Stock over MMB.
What kinds
Maintain
of
the stock.
different stocks we have? What are the different kinds of stocks we have?
Sir,
Stock restricted.
how many stocks are there? So safety stock, stock in transit.
Yeah.
And
Consignment stock, return stock, blocked stock, quality inspection stock. Right. You have lots of stocks. I hope we haven't discussed that. Today, just remind me in the evening session. I'll show you that. Or else you can go to MB1C and you can see the stocks. Okay. What is loading group?
Loading group is parameter to determine shipping point.
What is the T code to maintain shipping point determination?
OVL2.
OVL2.
And what are the parameters we have there?
Shipping condition.
Sir,
Shipping condition,
loading group.
loading group.
Plan.
How plan determines into sales document?
CMIR, material master and customer master.
Customer master and material master.
Can you tell me one field which is a control data?
Usage status.
What is that? One field which is a control data.
Item usage.
Item usage. So what is CMIR? What it controls?
It's control 9 fields, sir. 7 field from customer master, 1 from material master, and if customer gives any
Order based on customer number, it can show it in our material number.
the system determines our material based on customer order.
So CMIR it's a combination with customer and material. You maintain certain fields. whichever you already maintained in customer master and material master, but system will give preference to this and override them, right? In order processing.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the T code to create an order?
VA01.
What is the document type for invoice correction request?
RK.
RK.
RK. What is the document type for quantity contract in general?
QC.
WK1.
QC, quantity contract.
QC. Okay.
Quantity contract, material specific.
WK2.
2. WK2. Credit memo.
CR.
Debit memo.
CR. DR.
Cash sales.
CS.
Rush order.
RO.
Returns.
RE.
Subsequent delivery free of charge.
SDF.
SDS.
Free of charge delivery goods.
FD.
FD.
What is inquiry? What is inquiry?
Inquiry
Basic-
details document.
Basic inquiry of any order.
Taking information from the customer.
What is quotation?
Quotation is the legal binding document with a validity period.
Quotation isn't a legal binding document, no? Quotation invoice is a legal binding document.
Yeah, it's a mutual
No,
binding
quotation
document, but not a legal binding document. And what is quantity contract? What is quantity contract?
Quantity contract is a agreement between two parties with relevant quantity.
Mhm. What is payment terms?
Agreed duration of payment between both the parties.
Payment terms.
Payment terms is a terms for payment which is agreed between two parties. Say for example, up until first 15 days, he will the customer will get a 15% discount, and after 15 to 20 days it will be like 10%, and by max the customer has to pay up until a certain period of time, that is 45 days. That is payment terms.
A simple word you can tell is a credit period. Okay. If you can start with saying that payment terms is a credit period, that's it. He will not ask you anything else. Okay. What is payment guarantee procedure?
It is a guarantee that is provided by the customer. Bank takes the guarantee on behalf of the customer.
It's a
Mostly for the export customers.
If it is
Basically, customer makes a provision to guarantee that he will pay for the ordered goods through maybe bank guarantee or letter of credit.
so
In
at
case
any
any
time,
default is done from the
if the customer is a high risk customer or an export customer, so he will be maintaining payment guarantee procedure, so that system will not allow you to create an order until you maintain that. Even though customer is having enough credit balance, also system will say that order is blocked for credit. What is shipping condition?
It's a one of the
Parameter to
to
determine
a shipping
shipping
point.
What's the T code to maintain storage location determination?
OVL.
OVL3.
OVL2.
OVL3.
Shipping point is OVL2, storage location is OVL3. Very confusing and very important. And what are the parameters you maintain shipping storage location?
Storage condition, shipping point, and delivery plant.
And for Rita is situation instead of delivering plant.
Yeah, don't tell that much. Okay, as I told you, don't give any chance to ask subsequent questions. When you say Rita, they'll ask you to explain everything. What is Mala, Rita, Mare, and what is situation, in what case you maintain. So they'll dig in all the things. So just tell whatever they ask, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. And how many plants you have in your project?
2.
Plants.
2 plants.
So you ever visited any plant?
Yes.
Yes.
What documents you prepare in BBP phase?
2
BBP
documents.
document.
BBP document and gap analysis document.
Gap analysis document.
At any time, if you could not find any solution for your client's requirement, what you do?
We do enhancements.
If you could not even do an enhancement, then
Get in touch with SAP.
And
you will get in touch with SAP. What is OSS note? What is OSS note?
For a particular solution given by the SAP, it's stored in SAP note. For example, credit management.
Yeah. See, certain times what happens is you may not be having solution with you.
Hello.
Yeah, Madhuri. I hear you. I can hear you, Madhuri. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm traveling.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I get it.
The voice maybe. Solution, SAP has given a particular solution in the form of notes.
Yeah. So certain times what happens is you may not be having solution immediately. And whatever the solution you want to give for your customer, that is for industry, not for this particular one customer. That means that requirement, what our customer is asking, it is for that whole industry, say suppose pharma. That means say suppose SAP has in India, say suppose some 10,000 pharma customers. That means everyone need that. So when the demand is certain like this, SAP themselves will release the solution that is called OSS note. And as a consultant, what is your role in OSS note? This is one more question. What is your role in OSS note? So as a consultant, your job is, first of all, you should identify what is the OSS note available, and you should with your basis consultant, you should get that OSS note and apply it into your system. Okay, that's OSS note. And what is price list?
It's grouping of materials who shares the same pricing
Grouping of
attributes.
customers actually. So for particular customers, you create a list, say for dealers or maybe institutions or distributors.
Mm-hmm. What's the partner function for consignments?
SP.
What that mean?
Stock keeping.
Special stock keeping partner, right? What are the steps in partner function determination?
First, you create
Partner function, partner registration procedure,
First is partner function procedure,
partner function.
assignment,
Mm-hmm.
and
Account group assignment.
Account group
account
assignment
group
to,
assign.
and finally account group to the partner functions.
So how many partner functions you maintained in your project?
4.
It's a tricky question again. Be prepared with this question. What is default field in the partners tab in customer master?
Sold to 40.
Sold to party.
What is the purpose of that field? What is the purpose of the default field in customer master?
By default, when you create a customer, the sold to party is created.
What is the T code for invoice list?
VF21
21 or VF23.
or
Sorry,
VF24.
24. Yeah.
Okay. So if you tell two, again immediately they'll ask you, okay, in your project what they are using? What are they? Okay.
So what is the basic difference for 21 and 24?
Both are same. Certain times in SAP we have couple of T codes to maintain the same thing. A slight difference might be there. Certain times you run background jobs, certain times you run batch jobs. What is back order processing?
Rescheduling an already confirmed sales order with the confirmed delivery
Low
dates.
priority customer and
Cancelling
we
low priority
assign to high
customers.
priority customers.
What is return process? Can you please explain me what is the return process? Returns. Standard returns in SAP.
When you say goods to the customer,
Process.
okay, it's a returns order with
Return
reference
order,
You create it with reference to what?
delivery
Invoice
and
quotation.
performa invoice.
Returns, does it have proforma invoice?
Order
No,
or
it's
create memo request, create memo.
Create memo request, revenue account
Memo.
debit.
Process is very
Revenue.
return. You don't create a credit memo. You just create a return invoice.
Revenue account debit to customer account credit.
Credit. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a very important they ask process. So what is the accounting entry generated when you create FD, free of charge delivery?
There is no accounting entry because we create a invoice that is F8 and that without any entries. It's just a dummy invoice.
So FD is not related to accounting. Okay, it will not post anything. So there is no accounting entry for FD. What is item rejection? What is item rejection? In which scenario you use this?
Okay, I think that is for
Subsequent delivery free of charge, where we reject the items if it's a defected item or if it's a.
Okay, what's the purpose of it?
so that you can't create a credit memo over the subsequent delivery free of charge.
Yeah. What is the RK?
It's an invoice correction report.
Correction.
Okay, so why you use this?
Whenever there is a variance in the billing, that is maybe it is overcharged or undercharged, either or.
Mm-hmm. What is integration testing?
The cross-module testing.
Cross-module test.
How many sign-offs you have taken from your client?
2 sign-offs.
What are they?
BBP sign off and
BBP
UAT sign
sign
off.
off and UAT sign off.
What is user manual?
It is basically created by the functional consultant for the core user purpose, for training purpose.
Oh, yeah. So how many tickets you solve generally in a day?
Depends upon the priority.
Yeah, but how many in general?
If it's priority 1, then takes 2 business working days.
Yeah, but how many you are solving in a day?
2 to 3. Is it okay to tell like that?
Not 2 to 3. Why? Because you will be always working in level 2 and level 3, and each level 2
Okay.
ticket takes 12 hours at least, right? So if
Okay,
you are a
okay.
pro, you will be solving a ticket within 5 or 6 hours.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but say 1 or 2, maybe 1. You can just simply say maybe 1. That's it. So be prepared for these kind of questions. Okay? With your face expressions, they can know whether you are telling right or wrong. You'll be shocked immediately, right, if they ask this kind of questions. So be prepared with this kind of questions. And what is minimum delivery
But
quantity?
then a question over here.
What is that?
Yeah, the thing is like, when I say 1, then again it depends upon the severity, right? Because if it is priority 3, then it should be solved within so quickly and all. So we have to manage some 2 to 3. So we can tell that priority 3 was 2 tickets. Kind of, can it be like that, or
See,
it's always like
as I
1
told
ticket?
you, the time you have set to solve a ticket is for 12 hours, say suppose.
Okay.
You are so, certain guys can solve it in 2 hours, right? Why? Because say, the same issue you already faced, you worked in earlier project.
Okay.
Generally, companies are, see, when I ask you, suppose say, one question to everyone, what is your strengths? What is your strengths? Anyone? No one? Your strengths.
Energetic, friendly with others.
That is for freshers. Energetic.
Troubleshooting.
Okay. See, your strength should be always company strengths. Okay, in proportionate to company strength. So one you can tell is, see, generally what happens is companies by policy, or you can tell them that I'm maintaining RCA documents. What is RCA?
Root cause analysis.
Root cause analysis documents. That means today you face some issue and you fix the issue. Is there any chance that this issue you will not be facing in our lifetime again in any other project? You are an SD consultant. You might be implementing again the same pharma. In India, say suppose, you might be getting the same issue once again, right? So you can tell that my strength is I personally maintain root cause analysis documents, and I have close to some 250 like solutions with me now. Okay, so that is what you can tell in the interview if they ask you what is your strength. I maintain personally my own self root cause analysis documents. That means root cause analysis document. What is the issue? What is the solution? And everything is there. Suppose you know the solution, you fix it in 2 hours, right? So there is no specific time to solve a ticket actually. Certain times, why? Because the time which is set as 12 hours, 24 hours is for you on an average to fix it. But certain times you can take more than it or less than it. So if they ask you how many tickets per day, you can tell average 1 or 2, something like that. Okay? Don't tell 5, 6. What is SLA? As a consultant, what information you should know from SLA?
Service level agreement.
Okay.
Basically, it's defined in that service level agreement, it is defined about the severity of the tickets, how many hours and how many business days, basically everything
Okay.
is mentioned in that.
Mm-hmm.
Basis on that is what the functional consultant should be responding to the customer.
How you receive the ticket?
we use a ticketing tool,
Okay. What is that?
but
Remedy.
remedy.
Okay. What is the recent version of the remedy you are using in your project?
6.0.
Okay. I feel my sixth sense. I am feeling that this question someone in from this batch itself will face in the real time, real interview. Okay. I don't know. It's come. This question is coming out of my mouth many times, right? So you guys might face this question. Someone will face this definitely. Why? Because there is chance 80% they ask this question in the interviews. What is the recent version? Okay. Okay. So you're using remedy ticketing tool in your project.
Can it be like this? Like, as we have discussed earlier also, like no ticketing tool is used and it is the email kind of a thing, email confirmation.
Yeah, but don't tell that. Why? Because companies has advanced a lot now. Still there are companies, for sure there are companies, but companies has advanced a lot. So at least
To
they are
avoid
maintaining
further
some
questions.
standards.
Okay.
They are maintaining some standards now. But still there are companies which are running on only email.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So see, if you say no ticketing tool, it doesn't sound good. Again, they'll feel that he don't know any ticketing tool. That means I need to take him again, give some training and remedy. So they'll feel something like that. When you say remedy, they feel happy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So what are the status of ticket you have in your project? What is
L1, L2 and L3.
status?
Status.
Waiting for confirmation.
That's it. Straight away
It's
waiting.
like first it is confirmation. And then
Before
after
process.
the
First is
consultant
acknowledgement.
basically, yeah,
Okay. First is
acknowledgement,
acknowledge. You should
then
acknowledge it. Then status starts. The next
status. Then we basically, if there
Being
is any
process.
being
Work in
processed.
progress.
Yeah, work in progress or being processed. The next,
Waiting for confirmation.
when this status will be updated.
if we have any queries, it will be going back and it will be waiting for confirmation again.
Okay. So you received confirmation. Then what happens?
Again
being
being
processed.
process.
Again being processed. Then after
Again, if it is closed, then it's
finish
closed.
it.
Like if it is confirmed and the issue is solved, then it is closed.
So in which server you troubleshooted the issue?
To pre-production server. It's a mirror image like the production server.
So every company may not be having production server. So see, answer very wisely. Answer very wisely. Why? Because in the initial of interview, if they ask you what is your landscape, you might be telling 2 or 3, right? But if they ask this question, now you are telling that, you yourself telling that there is a pre-production,
Okay.
right? So be prepared with everything very carefully. Why? Because you might think they may not remember or it's silly, but they will make a note of everything. Okay. In the initial of interview, if they ask you, say suppose what is your landscape, you told 3, and now you are saying I have a pre-production, right? It will be a mess. So question on question they will fire you again. So be prepared. So generally we troubleshoot. Every company, every project may not be having what we call pre-production. Okay, suppose let's assume that pre-production. So how did you get the access to pre-production? How did you get the access?
Through remote login of core user.
So you log in through core user, remote login to the core user system, and there you analyze the issue. Okay, then you analyzed it, whether it's a typo error or a user error or a product error or it's a config error. What it is, you analyzed it there. Got it? Yeah. What's next? You guys asked some questions. If you could not answer anything in the document.
I have few, but then right now I don't have it in hand. I'm out, so.
See, anything you keep it handy for this hour, okay? From tomorrow, keep everything handy for this hour so that we'll not waste time, or again, we may not be getting a time again to discuss, okay? So, what is the relationship between sales org and plant?
Many to many.
Difference you have, right?
Many to many.
Many to many. Where did you assign this plant to sales org or sales org to plant? Do you have that assignment?
Sales org and plant? No. Sales org, distribution and plant.
Distribution channel and plant. Yes.
Sales line to plant. You will not assign only sales org. It's a sales line. Sales line means?
Sales organization, distribution channel.
Distribution channel. Sales line to plant you will assign. Okay. And what is the highest organization unit in the PP module?
Plant.
So again, it's a contradiction answer anyway. So what's in SD module?
Sales.
Sales organization. So how many sales orgs you have in your project?
2 sales.
What is validity periods in quotation?
30 days.
Till the time the quotation is offered to the, the price is offered to the customer.
So only that time the quotation will be valid. Okay. What is the T code you use to create a quotation?
VA21.
What is moving price?
Is the price for the products such as oil and gas and gold, wherein the price fluctuates.
This is trading goods. Trading goods.
But trading goods can be anything, right?
It's not only for trading goods. Trading goods be anything. For it is product sensitive. Wherever the product has price changing continuously. Okay, what is MRP type?
PD and ND.
What is MRP type? See, the question is, you should understand the question. Why? Because if I ask you what values you maintain in MRP type, then you should tell me PD and D, right? But my question is, what is MRP type? MRP type
is
one of the prerequisites.
It basically controls whether the material is relevant or not.
For transfer of requirement.
For planning or
not really. MRP type, it's one of the parameter actually to perform availability check. Okay. And then if it comes to the values, what do you maintain there? Then it comes PD and ND. PD means planning, MD means no planning.
No planning.
Okay. What is sales unit not vary?
it's a parameter to
Sales unit not
change the
vary.
sales unit or not in the document.
Whether you want the user to change the sales unit which is determined into the sales document or not, right?
Yeah.
What is item category?
Item category.
How the items control into sales document?
What is item category?
The behavior of a material pertaining to that sales order.
It controls how the material should behave in the sales document. Right? What is the material type? DIN, D-I-N.
It's a service material.
Service.
Service material.
Service material. What is KMAT?
Configurable material.
config. What is item category group 0002?
It's a configurable item category group.
What is
Ship
it?
to party.
No, 0002. Not account group. Material type.
Okay.
That is account group. 0002 is ship to party. This is material type. So what's that?
It's a configurable material, which is in
Configurable
configuration.
material.
The item category.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is LUMF?
It's a
Item category for item present.
Enterprise.
For
sorry. It's item.
Item present.
Item pricing.
What is the table for
Item pricing for
sales document item data? Table for sales document item
What was
data.
that? Can you repeat the questions?
Which one? What is the table for item category? Sorry, sales document item data.
VBAK.
VBKD.
VBKD is business data. VBK is header data. Okay. Then now, what is the table for item data?
VBAK.
VBAK is header.
VBAK. Yeah.
VBAP.
VBUP.
VB.
VBAK, VBAP, and VBEP. VBEP is for schedule and VBAP is for item and VBAK is for header.
So VBAP. What is the structure of sales document?
It's divided
Header
into three.
item schedule lines.
What is schedule line?
Header.
Confirm delivery, confirm quantities. Confirm dates.
What is the table for schedule
quantity and
line?
delivery. PVP.
What is the source of data for schedule line category?
The item, line item.
Configurable data.
It's
And customer material info record.
that is for item data. Schedule line data is configurations of schedule line category. Right. And more questions. What is early watch?
Early watch.
Post go live, we need to check the system if it's running efficiently and it is its performance is up to the mark.
So what is go live?
It's the final stage of the SAP methodology.
Where you actually hand over
Where the actual core user gives the training, and after that the core user starts working on the system, SAP system.
What
the
you
production
do?
server. Yeah.
What you do after go live?
There's a post go live support.
Will support end user for 3 months.
Yeah. After go live, it's a post production support. So don't tell months or something. Don't mention that. Just tell them that it's a post production support. Then they might be asking you, okay, how many months you have given that? Then tell it. Why? Because initially they might be asking a question called as, what is the tenure of project? Right?
Okay.
That should match this.
Okay.
What is the content of BBP document?
There is
As is to be.
As is and to be document.
What is your client number?
123.
131.
It can be anything. Okay. Don't tell that fancy names 123 777 like that.
Sure.
Why? Because they should not catch it. If you say 123, I can immediately repeat it, right? But someone told some other number, I could not remember it. Okay. Yeah,
41.
don't give the catchy or fancy things so that immediately they'll catch and they may ask some other question. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. I hope 45 minutes everyone is answering very well, but you need a little more preparation. Okay. You should have a polished answers that was missing, and you are not finishing the answers. You are starting it. If someone else is starting, you are dropping. Okay. So
Okay.
more polished answers, and second thing is try to complete the answer start to end. Don't tell half and like ask him to assume what are the next. Don't do that. Okay. So see, I will be telling you one of the most important thing now, but a few of guys fees is still pending. I'm little worried only because of that. I want to share certain very important thing, but so hope you guys will clear your fees within next 2 days. Okay. So anyway, I'll talk to those guys in personal later whose fees is pending, but I will share you one very important activity and I want you to do it from today. Okay. Generally, I share this only after resume preparation and I make sure that fees is paid fully by that time. Anyway, I have some more things to catch later, so I'll catch hold there. But this is very important activity which I want to share you very early. See, there is a website called, just let me stop the recording. Once after showing this, I'll again start the recording.